tell us about your character's brother and sister bond and why that's important to the film.
Well, I think our characters, the heart of their story is their connected history with each other and their familial history, and their ultimate goal is to protect each other, and then the next ultimate goal is to protect where they come from, Sokovia.
They're all they have in the world, they're these twins that very much sort of yin and yang. They sort of balance each other, and she's very kind of nurturing and loving towards him, and he is, but in a very kind of protective, kind of boisterous kind of way. With his sort of supersonic speed, he's very quick at tempered and hot-headed, and she's more sort of calmer and thoughtful, but them two as a force kind of really stir some serious chaos within the Avengers.
Yeah.
Now, you guys, both your characters bring powers to the cinematic universe that we've never really even seen before. So describe each of your characters' powers and how they're used in the film.
I have the power of telekinesis, and I can also manipulate people's minds. And there's really no blueprint to how Scarlet Witch would move with her magic and her powers and how she would manipulate energy. So we would just, from the images from the comics, we created a movement from that, and that was really special and fun. And it's also really nice to be able to play a character that can have mind control. I think that's really cool, even though I can't actually do anything like that. I can pretend.
And for Quicksilver?
Well, yeah, I mean, it's just I had to perfect the skid, the skid in and then the quickly dash out kind of thing, I did do a lot of the running anyway, it just got sped up, and then they added, a blur to it, so, but it was a lot of fun, I trained sort of in that sort of sprinting kind of routine of, workout to kind of have that sort of mentality and physique and stuff like that, so.
Now, you guys have had the opportunity to work with each other before. How did that help you in moving into Avengers Age of Ultron?
That was major help.
Yeah.
I think, it's like kind of going on with an ally, stepping onto this set. It felt like, it was going to be really scary, but everyone was really lovely and wasn't scary, but...
It makes us have an easier rapport with each other as the characters as well, and it wasn't like, hey, nice to meet you, let's figure out how intimate we are. We already know each other, we already know how to communicate with each other. Kind of speeds up a process, and I feel safe working with Aaron. I feel like I'm in good hands. So
vice versa. So it felt very comforting to go on to set with Lizzie. So.
Talk about your experience in working with a director like Joss Whedon on this film.
He's incredible. He has so much to balance. Not only all these characters, but how everything's gonna look at the end, and how the story's tracking, and I don't understand how he's able to keep everything connected at all times. And you can ask him any kind of question at any time, and you could be talking about a scene that's you're filming in a few days, and it's everything's jumbled, but he knows exactly what's going on at all times. It's incredible.
He's genius. He's sort of really kind of puppeteering it all together, and it's the script was incredible. How he kind of manipulated each character. You could really see the voice come off the page. So he's pretty genius, man.
Yeah.
You have both been part of big franchises before, but maybe nothing to this scale. What has it been like, both in terms of maybe the pressure that you feel from the fans and the excitement you feel from the fans, and coming onto this film that maybe you haven't felt in others in your careers?
The excitement, you say? Yeah. It's hugely exciting. I was watching it the other day and was like, damn, we're in another awesome movie. How did that happen? I feel like it just sort of slipped and landed in this, awesome movie. It's so cool.
It is really cool.
It's...
The pressure, that kind of stuff is so out of your control that you just try and do what you think is right for the character, and what Joss and Kevin Feige think is right for the character, and you guys create something together. And I don't think Marvel's ever steered anyone wrong, so it's kind of a nice gang to be a part of.